very low on the leaderboard, needing this victory. Nemsensei going to be banning the poison. Berin going to be banning the mega minion. So
has been talked about the most in the past week because he is someone with just such an incredible work ethic, will work so hard to turn practice into results. And I think that's what we see him trying to start with here with a big old play. Elixir collector in the back. He's probably got a very heavy deck. Berin gets a good solid 6-for-6 counter while being able to dump a few hundred points of damage on the left side.
Ooh, giant.
Yeah, way far back. Looks like Nemsensei is playing kind of like a mid-range deck. Ooh, Berin with the P.E.K.K.A. though, hard counters the giant. Big old tank out the left lane that could be able to chop him up. Inferno Dragon, a good call from Nemsensei here. It burns up the P.E.K.K.A. Let's see how this changes. Wow!
Whoa!
Rage spell for Nemsensei, but the Inferno Dragon does not lock the P.E.K.K.A. early enough.
Wow.
Minions to get the catch there, and Berin's be able to zap this Inferno Dragon as well.
And this is why you don't really see that much rage, because I mean, Hog Rider on the right-hand side, and this is going to be do so much damage to the tower.
He can't even counter this Hog. He finally gets an Inferno Dragon down, but
hopefully he doesn't have a zap.
Pretty slowly. Ooh, kind of a wasted zap by Berin there. He was a little bit too aggressive, but zapped Inferno Dragon on the bottom. And Sensei has not got a lot to work with here. Berin with plenty of elixir to defend. It just takes a 2 elixir Ice Golem. Frosty the Snowman to stop that Inferno Dragon. Yeah. Cool off, he says. And a lightning again on that pump, the 6-for-6 hit.
You do get, one pump out of the pump every time, but if you're running a deck like Nemsensei that's this heavy, that's this unique with the rage, you kind of need that pump. You can't afford it just only giving you 1 elixir, a +1 elixir for that.
Yeah. Well, Rage does get a little bit more value in double elixir time. Basically, the more troops that you can have in that little raged area, the better off it's going to work for you. So with double elixir and double the number of troops coming in, maybe Rage can actually turn things around here for Berin.
The only problem is he's going to have 3 lightning targets. This is going to be the Sunday dinner table of lightnings if he drops an Inferno Tower here. So he can't, an Inferno Dragon. He can't drop an Inferno Dragon because the lightning is in, Berin's hand.
Yeah.
And it's in her position.
We got a Hog Rider coming on in with some Goblins. Rage on defense this time. Nemsensei's Tower and Electro Wizard trying to take that Hog out, but having some difficulty.
Look at this push on the left, but the Electro Wizard goes on the right-hand side. But just P.E.K.K.A. The story of this game is just P.E.K.K.A. versus Giant.
Dang, double E is out the right for Berin. The thing is, Nemsensei gets the opportunity to choose what lane this game gets played in. With that giant investment, he can force the P.E.K.K.A. to come out left or right. But it looks like this right side push is actually going to get the job done. Berin with the Hog Rider hammers that right side tower down. And that's going to be a 1-0 victory for the German.
Yeah, and we were looking at the statistics before. Giant in the bracket stage alone.
A lot of troops on the board is really good for a rage spell, so maybe the thought process behind there was having Night Witch just spawn a ton of bats to just swarm and take out anything that's coming at you. But with plenty of splash damage that wasn't happening in that last game. Berin now with a rocket, another big 6 elixir spell to take out those pumps, and we got an oops from Nemsensei.
And there was no poison in the last game as well, so maybe he wanted to rage everything behind it, knowing that nothing died to Fireball. He had lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Battle ram out the right side for Nemsensei. Looks like we might have some sort of log bait variant. No, what is this? What am I looking at here? What is Berin playing? Do you think there's a mortar in this deck? Is this a mortar cycly type deck, you think?
This... To be honest with you, let's put it this way. In the first 2 weeks of CCGS, we've seen 205 unique decks.
Yeah.
So
it could be anything,
It could be anything at this point.
A little bit unlucky with that last log play going toward the Princess. Missed her by just a little bit. Berin lost his own Princess. Whoa, we lost the bats out the left side. Do that zap spell. Berin's going to take some damage out the left.
What I can't believe is Berin was telling me about his Hog Rocket deck yesterday. And I'm almost positive this is his Hog Rocket deck.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure he has a Hog in there as well, yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a win condition at some point.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. There's a little bit of a emotive exchange between these two. They both reached 10 elixir at the same time. Yeah, there's the Hog coming in from Berin. Wow.
Ooh.
Not almost until double elixir time do we get a chance to see him. No hits for that Hog out the left side, though. Mega Knight and Bats cruising in on the left.
Yeah. Ooh, the bats all get taken down. Mini Pekka gonna do work on this Mega Knight. Log's gonna easily clear that out.
It's pretty surprising if you were unfamiliar with the game, and I showed you this big, beefy dude covered head to toe in armor with these like gigantic mace for hands. Like it's this tiny little blue dude with a sword. Who would you think is gonna win in chat?
Ah, that's true. That's a good point. But the little blue dude does so much damage.
He's eating his cupcakes. Look.
When you do 598 per swing, it's a lot.
It sure is. And manages to take that battle ram out on the right. Going to force response as well, but...
Oh, Mini Pekka's going to go!
Wow, no response whatsoever!
You go!
Oh, just one shot. That was almost a second, though, and that would have been a crucial hit for Berin. Still, though, one hit from a Mini Pekka is definitely value, Chad.
Definitely value. His arm just wasn't big enough to get the second one.
No. Nice Ice Spirit there. We do get the stun. And you see Nemsensei forced to drop another Mega Knight at the right side this time.
Yeah.
To prevent the Mini Pekka from connecting.
Oh, wow. This Hog Rider, there's no defense for this. He's got nothing. Wow.
Oh, that is ugly.
Oh, Prince is going to connect on the left-hand side, and he has to drop a Night Witch at the bridge. This is not what Nemsensei wants to do at all.
At least that Mini Pekka didn't make it on the right lane. They're relatively close on this left lane. You know, Berin is a little bit ahead, but he's got either lane that he can choose here. The right side is also going down. Now you can see to 1490.
Yeah.
Very light, nimble deck that Berin is playing here, and he's playing it very well.
Battle Ram. Oh, bats, though. Where's the zap? Nope.
There we get it to go in there.
Mini Pekka is just doing so much work before that zap happened.
Yep. Princess able to take out the Night Witch and the bats that she spawns, and she can fire quickly enough. She's a little slow on the uptick there.
Yeah, magic number, 493.
Okay.
Ooh, Hog
We're
Rider.
getting ever closer, but no, Hog Rider just barely misses it. I love the Ice Golem plays from Berin here. It's getting so much value, just blocking hits. You know, it's never really going to hit too much itself, but it's giving this Mini Pekka plenty of opportunities.
He just wasted a zap on the right-hand side. He has no elixir for the Hog Rider on the left.
Oh,
He's going to keep on swinging. And once again, he had to fireball defensively.
Such an awkward defensive card to play against a Hog Rider, a 4-for-4 trade, but can hardly get any damage in against the Hog. With a Rocket Cycle, Berin might get the win. He's just got to hold on for a little bit longer. Nemsensei, the Princess trade out there. Oh, man, this Mega Knight's so far back, he's never going to even cross the bridge.
No,
Rocket Cycle is easy to do when you got Bats, Ice Spirit, and Ice Golem. Wow. Kaboom.
And Berin, just like that, gets a second match victory.
Easy peasy.